What up, everybody? What is up, man? I didn't give you a word yesterday, man, but I woke up with one on my mind today. I promise. Woo! Check this out. You ever notice, man, that the flesh can't mind its own business? When we in the flesh, man, we all up in everybody's business. And man, you know, if you walk into somebody in your business, you're like, hey, man, mind your business. But the flesh can't do that. The flesh is nosy. The flesh wants to know what you're doing, who you're doing it with, why you're doing it, when you're doing it. The flesh can't mind its own business. Can't do it. And what's crazy is when we're in the flesh like that, we start looking at our neighbors. We start looking at how our neighbors are living, what they're driving, how they're dressing, what kind of jewelry they got on, the watch, the necklace, the earrings. We start checking everybody out because we don't have any confidence in ourselves. The flesh is weak. And so what does the flesh do? The flesh starts looking out over fences. The flesh starts looking at your neighbors. The flesh starts looking at everybody else except itself. Because in order to look at yourself, you'd have to look at your own pain in life. Because when you live in the flesh, it's nothing but torment, sorrow, and pain. How do we know this? Proverbs 14:30. A sound heart is life to the body, but enviness is rotten to the bone. Ooh, rotten to the bone. So a sound heart, how do you have a sound heart? First off, don't listen to your emotions. Do not listen to your emotions. A sound heart is a clean heart, is a pure heart, which means what? Your spirit is awake. So what it's saying right there is a sound heart, an awake spirit, using spiritual eyes and spiritual ears, is life to the body. Why is that? Because when you live and walk in spirit, the body follows. So what does that get to? What it's saying is, man, when you're alive in the spirit, man, you are alive. Meaning the flesh is alive too. You feel me? Life is good. But when you've got a sin-covered heart, when your heart is heavy, when your heart is broken, when your heart is hard, it is rottenness to the bones. Why is that? Because what do? When we're in the flesh and we're worried about everybody else's business and what they're doing and what we're doing, and then when we do look in the mirror, what do? We see the hurts of our own life and we fall into depression. We become mentally ill. It's not that you need psych meds. What you need is the Lord. But we fall into this mental illness. We fall into depression, and that has an effect on us physically. It's rottenness to the bones. So we have to remember that when we wake up in the morning, brothers and sisters, and you go out and you look at the neighbor and they're getting in their new car, or, you know, she got that new ring on, he got that new watch on, he's, you know, flossing, you feel me? Go back. Go all the way back to Exodus 20:17. And it's just real quick. You should not covet your neighbor's house, wife, male servant, female servant, his ox, his donkey, nor anything that is your neighbor's. Brothers and sisters, and we do it. We're sick with it. We are sick with it, man. We see our neighbors. It could be the dude down the street. We see other people who have stuff, and what are we doing? Trying to keep up with the Joneses. Come on, y'all. What? We try to keep up with the Joneses. So what does that mean? That means you have gotten into the flesh. Now that you're trying to keep up with the Joneses, here comes envy, because now you're envious of him. You covet him. You envy him. And what does that do? It's rottenness to the bones, because now you don't appreciate what you got. You've fallen asleep spiritually and now live in the flesh, and you don't appreciate what you got because you're too busy appreciating what they got because you can't mind your own business. And now you got rotten bones. Now you're sick. Brothers and sisters, the Bible is heart health. That's heart healthy. So let us not mind other people's business. You feel me? Let's not keep up with the Joneses, because you're going to find out they're trying to keep up with the Smiths. You feel me? Brothers and sisters, let's not have rotten bones. You feel me? Let's not have rotten bones. But let's keep a sound heart. I love y'all. God bless each and every one of you. And let us all love each other the same way the Lord loves us. He loves us eternally, I promise. God bless.